You've heard the word stock 1,000 times, on the news, in movies, from that one friend who won't stop talking about the market. But if someone asked you to explain exactly what a stock is in plain English, could you do it? Today I'm going to explain it, using a lemonade stand. By the end of this video, you'll understand what a stock is, why companies sell them, and what it actually means to own one. No jargon, no complicated formulas, just the basics, explained like you're 5. Let's say you run a lemonade stand. Business is great, you're selling out every single day. You want to open 10 more stands across town, but there's a problem. You don't have enough money. You could borrow it from a bank, but banks charge interest. You'd owe money back whether your new stands do well or not, so you think of another option. What if you asked your neighbors to chip in? They give you money now. In return, they get a cut of your profits later. That is the basic idea behind selling stock. Instead of borrowing money, you bring in partners. A stock is a tiny piece of ownership in a company. When a company wants to raise money to build new products, hire people, or expand, they divide the company into millions of tiny pieces. Those pieces are called shares. They sell those shares to the public on something called the stock market. When you buy 1 share of Apple, you own a tiny fraction of Apple. You're not lending them money. You're buying a piece of the business. A share of stock is a piece of ownership. Simple as that. Okay, you own a tiny piece of Apple. What does that actually give you? First, you share in the profits. Some companies pay their shareholders a portion of their earnings. That payment is called a dividend. It's like getting a small check just for owning the stock. Second, if the company grows, your piece becomes more valuable. You bought 1 share for $10. The company doubles in size. Your share might now be worth $20. You didn't do anything extra. The business just grew. But here's the important part. It can go the other way too. If the company shrinks or fails, your shares lose value. Owning stock means sharing in both the wins and the losses. So why does a stock price change every single day? Think back to your lemonade stand. Imagine a rumor spreads that a big grocery store is opening nearby with cheaper lemonade. Suddenly, everyone wants to sell their piece of the stand. Lots of sellers, fewer buyers, the price drops. Now imagine the opposite. A newspaper calls your lemonade the best in the city. Everyone wants in. Lots of buyers, fewer sellers, the price goes up. Stock prices move based on what people believe about the future of a company. Good news usually pushes prices up. Bad news usually pushes them down. And sometimes the price just moves because people are scared or excited or following a crowd. Prices reflect expectations, not just reality. That's it, that's what a stock is. A tiny piece of ownership in a company, a way for businesses to raise money and for regular people to share in their growth. Simple in concept, more complex in practice, which is why we're going to keep breaking it down one topic at a time. If this clicked, subscribe. New video every week, all beginner-friendly, all in plain English. One important thing before you go. This video is for educational purposes only. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. Always do your own research and speak to a qualified professional before making any investment decisions. See you in the next one.